Hi, we're the Green Divas. I'm Green Diva Meg.
And I'm Green Diva Jen, and we'd like to share some fresh ideas about sustainable living with you. We believe that sustainability is about more than just climate change.
It's really a holistic thing, integrating all aspects of living. Family, home, money, business.
Transportation, education, culture, the arts.
The list goes on, you get the idea.
We're just average suburban women, wives, mothers, friends, doing our best to live more consciously.
What are we doing today, Jen?
Where we'll be visiting with Bill Asdal, the owner and green builder extraordinaire.
Yet not only did he renovate this Civil War era inn, the adjacent innkeeper's house is the first zero-energy renovation of an existing building.
And zero energy means what? Like you don't pay an electric bill?
Something like that.
Well, that's something to dream about. Well, while we're there, we'll be learning about the geothermal system and the solar panels that he installed at the inn.
Bill will give us some simple tips for home energy reduction for those of us that aren't ready to install these advanced systems. Our philosophy is that green living is more sustainable.
And we'd like to do our part to leave the planet a better place for our children and our children's children.
But don't worry, we're all about low-stress sustainability. None of that green guilt here.
Well, why don't we start by talking about that Lexus HS250H hybrid we've been driving around for the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, how about that? We are getting very attached to that car.
It's going to be tough to give it back.
Think they'll give it to us? We'd share, wouldn't we?
No. Well, maybe. But for now, we're going to be visiting with a Lexus product specialist who's going to teach us all about the car. We don't think you have to suffer to be green.
We're not chopping wood or carrying water, but we do shave our legs.
Meg?
Well, you do, don't you?
Yes, but moving on.
But as professional writers, bloggers, and co-hosts of a sustainable living radio show, we get introduced to some wonderful green products and amazing people.
And we'd like to share some of our latest discoveries with you.
We're here with some great new green products that we've had a chance to play with and test. Jen's been using these lunchboxes with your kids. You want to tell us about them?
I'd love to. All of the lunchboxes here are PVC-free, lead-free, BPA-free.
Everything free.
Everything free, except the food that goes inside.
This is one of my favorite laptop bags by a company called Green Smart, called Bottles to Bags, because it is made from RBET, which is material that is made from plastic bottles, recycled plastic bottles. We love this bag. They range in price from $60 to $200, and you can find these at viandl.com. It's a great little bag made from recycled inner tube tires. $69, I found it at buygreen.com.
And next we have the Motorola W233 cell phone. The housing of the phone is made from the recycled plastic bottles also.
Not bad. For the golfers, the Fertile Tee. These little golf tees are actually made from fertilizer. Yeah, and they're biodegradable. So once the golfer hits the ball, these break off and they biodegrade pretty quickly, and they help the greenskeepers keep the greens green. A company called EcoUsable, they're called Eco2O. These filters are BPA free, and they filter out 99.9% of pollutants, including biopollutants.
Wow.
Then we're on the road to Connecticut to see one of our favorite sustainable food advocates, Chef Michelle Nishon.
We'll be visiting Chef Nishon at a restaurant he opened with Paul Newman called The Dressing Room, a homegrown restaurant.
We've known Chef Nishon for a few years, but this is Jen's first time to the restaurant.
Yeah, and I'm getting hungry. Are we leaving soon? And we want to thank you for joining us today on our journey to more sustainable living.
Next week, we're going to be going to New York to the Eco-Lux event to find out some more about some eco-luxury products.
And while we're there, we'll be visiting with Chef Mario Batali at his restaurant Otto, which was rated sustainable by the Green Restaurant Association.
Then the Green Divas are going west. We'll be in Colorado to visit some earth shelters.
Cool.
See you next week.